Hey, what's going on YouTube? Ty back again with another video. In today's video, I want to talk about something I'm thinking about today. And I was writing a blog post about producing more content. And, I was thinking about, TV shows. Well, I'm talking about posting more content, but also timestamping content. Timestamping is like you write a post today and it will publish next week automatically. And a lot of people don't utilize that because they how to write more content. How do I stay ahead of my blog and stuff like that? So Gary Vee, he produced content almost every day. Okay, Gary Vee put out a video almost every day. He put out content every day. So you must put out content every day or every other day or whatever your frequency is. Now, I took it to a step further. I look at Marvel. Today's topic about Marvel. What can we learn? What are two things we learn from Marvel? Now, you realize that maybe, I'll say 15 years ago, Marvel wasn't as big as it is now. They didn't have the Avengers. They didn't have Captain Marvel and Black Panther or Venom. They didn't have Ant-Man. So they didn't have all these characters with movies. Iron Man didn't come out until I believe 2008. I believe. Not how much is sure. So they didn't have all these movies. So I think Iron Man 1 was the first Marvel movie that started off. But before Iron Man, all they had was Spider-Man movies and the Hulk movies, and that's pretty much it. They didn't have anything else. So today, Marvel is super popular. Marvel is some of the best movies of all time. Every Avengers movie, they sell out. They make good money, and the reason for that, the reason Marvel is so big now. I mean, Marvel is huge now. I mean, it beats out DC. Now, DC are starting to make movies, the Wonder Woman, Aquaman, but they always made Batman movies, and they always made Superman movies, and that was it. So they made Aquaman, and they made Wonder Woman because Marvel was beating them out. They was making, and the number one way they was beating them out was producing more content. See, when Marvel produced more content, they started making more money. They started making more money. They started having more endorsements. They started having more action figures. They started having, they started having a whole lot of stuff. I remember when Black Panther came out, one of the slam dunk contests in the NBA, one of the guys wore a Black Panther mask, so why he dunked, I believe. So the reason Marvel is so successful today is because they produce more content than anyone else. They produce a Marvel. If you realize from 2008 and before, they wasn't producing movies like they are now. Like today, they're producing movies. I think they do like 2-3 movies per year. You got Aquaman, you got Venom, Captain Marvel, the Avengers, Endgame. You have Ant-Man. You have still have Spider-Man. You have two other ones coming up too. And I didn't really think about it, but they're creating content all the time, and they know the more movies that come out, the more money they make. It's all about that content. Just like Gary Vee create content, where Marvel, a movie is all this is content. Movie, TV shows, all of this is content. It's something you sit down and you watch it. Just like if you're watching this video, you're watching content. You're watching a Marvel video, you're watching content. A group of people created that movie. They captured it and they filmed it, and you're watching it. All this is content. So Marvel is they're producing moves like crazy. Like this year alone, Captain Marvel came out, the Endgame came out, and within 2 months of each other. And they still had the rest of the year to produce more content. So they're producing content by the truckloads, by the truckloads. So Marvel is they're not going to stop. They're going to keep on producing more content. They're going to keep on doing what they got to do. I mean, look at Captain America has 3 movies of itself. Iron Man has 3 movies. Spider-Man has like 10 movies. So just look at that. You know, Thor has 3 movies. So, you know, every character has their own movie. So, and they produce more content. So, number 1, the video, produce more content. Number 2 is start timestamping your work. Every TV show, every movie, they do this. Now, do you think that season 6 of Power is shot, you know, you think it's shot a month before they premiered it? No, they shot that last year. They shoot content while you're watching the older content. When season 5 was out, that's when they shoot content. You know why? Because when season 5 is going on, they shoot the next season. So when episode 5 is out, and it says season 5, episode 2 is out, they're shooting season 6, season 2. So what they do is they go by the crowd response. So if a episode had a bad review, they would quickly change season 6. Okay, they would change season 6 while 5 is going on for the response of people. So they could change the ending and they could change what happens. So they don't shoot season 6 2-3 months before. They shot season 6 a year ago because, you know, Power comes out once a year. All TV shows are like that. They shoot their videos, their content a year before. So while the previous season going on, so you looking at the newest video, the newest episode, they're already a season ahead shooting the next episode. So they timestamp their work. They all timestamp it. So while you know, say, you know, the Stranger Things comes out, they shut that a long time ago. They shut that a long time ago. So that's a thing to take apart. Just like Marvel. Marvel, when they shoot the Avengers, they didn't shoot that last year. They shot that the end of Infinity War. They shot the end of Infinity War. They released Infinity War. They waited 2 months, 3 months to see the results, to see the reviews, see what people liked, didn't like. And they shot Infinity War. Now, it took 2 years to release a movie, but that's what they do. They release the content, wait a little bit, see the results, see what happens, and they shoot immediately. So they shot that movie like last year, beginning of last year. So that's what they do. So timestamp your work and produce more content. Produce more content, timestamp your work, and produce more content. Because all the top bloggers, like John Chow, the one thing he does is produce content. That's it. The one thing that he does is produce content. That's a fact. If I can find one thing for the outside looking in, the one thing that he does, that I know he does, that he produce content. If you go to his YouTube channel, I'm not more talking about Marvel, but his YouTube channel, he does a video a day. He does one video a day. His blog has 1 new post a day. 1 new post a day. He produces content. No matter how small or how big, he produces content. That's the number one thing about content. You produce it. Look at Gary Vee. Gary Vee does a video every single day. He has content going out every single day. Content. So that's the message for the day. Be like Marvel. Produce more content, because the more content you have, and that's why DC had to catch up. Because when Iron Man came out, Captain America came out, then the Avengers came out. The first one came out. DC was in the dust. They had to do something, so they made Superman versus Batman. So they try to compete some level, but they don't produce content enough. They don't produce enough videos. Now, if they start making more Batman movies with Superman movies, once a year, they'd be more popular. That is now, but they're not. Marvel is way popular than DC. Now, the characters more Batman and Superman, they're more noticeable because they've been around for so long. But as far as like today, like movie-wise, all kids are going to see Marvel. They're not going to see Batman and Superman because they're not out. So DC's lucking out. Marvel's, they produce more content. They produce more movies. They produce it. They write the script. They cast. They do the acting. They put the work in and they get results for it. So the message to this video is produce more content for your website and your YouTube channel. Produce more content and time segment content to go out in the future, because that's what all the TV shows do. That's what all the movies do. They produce the content and time stamp to go out, and they do. And you know what else they do? Every TV show they do one video per week. So they have whatever release they do one video a week. So they release that one episode. They wait a couple of days to see the results, and they shoot the next season's episode after that to see how it goes, see the results. Do they change anything? So that's the end of my video. Please visit my blog, skn.com. Produce content. It's a little rant, but produce content and time-segment content whenever you can. Pick a frequency and do it. My name is Todd from skn.com. Thanks for watching.